moving right along now from World of Concrete. We're back with you live from Central Hall, 4129. If you're at the Convention Center, stop by, say hello, and certainly if you're not, you're watching us on forconstructionpros.com. Got a gentleman here who's representing the American Concrete Institute. He's the Managing Director of Certification, and that's John Nehasil. How are you?
Very good, Roger.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have a program that has been the direct result of a terrible accident from a major construction project in this country a few years ago.
Right.
And we're talking about the so-called Big Dig in Boston, and the tunnel, and part of which the ceiling collapsed.
That's correct.
So you took that, and your group, amongst others, said, let's do something about this, and give us an idea where you started from and where you're going to.
Okay. Well, as you mentioned, there was a failure in the Boston Central Artery project. The tunnel lining collapsed. It was held in place by adhesive concrete anchors. And the National Transportation Safety Board wrote a report, and among other things, they cited installation of the anchors was an issue. So ACI partnered with the Concrete Reinforcing Steel Institute to fast track a certification program for the installers of adhesive concrete anchors. We've been working on it for 2 years. It took about 1 year to develop all of the exam materials. We had subject matter experts from the manufacturers and then also from the engineering community. And we put the program together, the program components, the job task analysis, written exam, performance exam. Installers are expected to be able to read, comprehend, and execute a set of installation instructions. They're all different. Every one of the manufacturers produces an anchor that there are different hole cleaning procedures.
Sure.
There's different injection methods for the adhesive. And the whole idea, it seems very simple. You just simply drill a hole, clean it out, inject adhesive, set the anchor, and then protect it until it cures. But there's a lot of things that can happen during that process that we need to make sure these installers know and are able to do.
As the certification program goes on and it gets unleashed, and of course more into the marketplace, what's the timeline? Is it actually underway? Are there classes? Are there materials that an individual who is in this business could access?
Yep. The program is currently available. We've been traveling around to each of ACI's sponsoring groups to set the program up. We've done 10 so far in the U.S. We've got 20 more slated to come online this year. The Illinois chapter is the first group to be up and running with the program. They just conducted their first live session a few weeks ago, and where ACI is also working on a workbook for this program. That should be out within the first quarter of this year. In the meantime, contractors can get a hold of their adhesive anchor representatives in their area, get their manufacturer's printed installation instructions, begin to review those. Like I said, they're all different. ACI uses a generic MPII when we're doing our performance exam that they're to follow during that. But when the installers get into the field, they need to be familiar with how those are set up and where to find the information on them.
Okay. And can they also access this information via website with you people?
No, you can go directly to the manufacturers. The manufacturers will have MPIs up on their websites, but those are also changing all the time as well, with new products being approved for use. So your best bet's to get a hold of their rep.
It's a never-ending situation.
Constant improvement.
Well, that's it. But it's what's interesting about it is this is a direct result of an incident that occurred that was unfortunate.
Right.
That something happened, and yet it's a concrete solution to a concrete problem.
Right.
And I'm sorry, but that's how I look at it.
No, it is.
And that's really how it is. And it's interesting to know that that's part of the industry, the business, the construction itself, and what you're doing. And I think it's really great.
Right.
John Nehasil from ACI, and it's really a pleasure for me to meet you and have you tell us all about what you're going.
Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, great. And we'll be back. We've got a lot more to talk about, a lot of other people coming by, and so giving you more information from World of Concrete 2012.